Hi everyone, and welcome back to my video. In this video, as you can tell by the intro, we are going to be making honeycomb and bumblebee strawberries. The silicone molds I just showed you, I bought off of Amazon. One of the honeycomb molds I actually bought off of Etsy. I'll try to find the links and put them down below. As you can see, I'm starting out by filling in the wings of the bumblebees with white, and then we're going to go ahead and fill them in with yellow. I don't do it right after I put the white in because I try to give it a little bit of time to set so that they don't run together. And then I'm filling in the honeycombs. As you can see, I'm kind of shaking them a little bit to try to get the chocolate down inside of the mold so that there's no air bubbles or anything like that. Once you think the white chocolate has had enough time to set, you're going to go ahead and fill up the rest of the mold with the yellow chocolate to make the bumblebees. After I'm done doing this, I go ahead and place it on a baking sheet, as you can see, and then place it in the freezer for 5 minutes. Once you're done making all of your molds, we're going to go ahead and start dipping our strawberries. This order was for 24 strawberries, so we are going to be making 18 of them white chocolate and 6 of them milk chocolate. As you can see here, I am just dipping straight into the white chocolate. I do have a little toothpick on the side just in case there are any air bubbles. You can go ahead and pop those and then place them on the baking sheet. When I'm making orders, I do not place them inside of the fridge until the very end, because if you keep taking them out of cool temperature and back into room temperature, they will start to get little water droplets, which you definitely don't want on your strawberries. And then we're going to go ahead and start drizzling. For this order, I am doing 4 different types of drizzles. The regular drizzle you just saw, and then this swirl drizzle, which is one of my favorites. Just makes the strawberries look very elegant and super pretty, which I love. Now that the strawberries are ready to go, we're going to go ahead and go back to all of our chocolate molds that we made before. For the bumblebees, I am placing the little black lines on them. I am using poppy paint for this. If you've never used poppy paint before, it is very expensive, but it is also very worth it. It's very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. I was trying not to touch them at first because obviously these are little tiny chocolate molds, and when you place them in your hands, they do melt because of the warmth. But as long as you're doing it as quickly as possible and try to be as accurate as possible, they will be fine. This little brush that I'm using here is not the best. I am looking for better brushes that are very good for detailed work, but just try to be as perfect as possible making those little lines on your bumblebees. Now that everything has been completed, we're going to go ahead and start packaging our strawberries. With my orders, I always use crinkle paper. If you don't use crinkle paper, the strawberries will move around, even if it's not just strawberries, whatever you're packaging. You want to make sure that it looks exactly the same in the photos as it does to the customer when they place it in their car and remove it from their car. If you're not using anything to kind of hold those strawberries in place, it definitely won't look the same or as good as it did when you take the pictures. And you really want your customers to be returning customers and to be satisfied with how the strawberries look in the photos and when they take them to their houses. So with me, I always use that. It is an extra little cost, but definitely worth it in my opinion to get repeat customers. Now that everything has been packaged, I always do place my card at the back of the box for the customer and also for the photos, so they know exactly who the photos came from. And this is the finished product. If you guys had any questions on videos you would like to see, please leave them in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day, guys. Bye.